The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm gonna win. I mean,
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. It is Barb City where it's litty. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, we're picking up from all of the drama that we left off on in the last video. So, let's get into how mad this laughing emoji made Cardi B. So, as you guys know, we discussed in one of my videos that Ice Spice allegedly shaded Cardi B because Cardi B shaded her in one of her recent projects, right? Allegedly, she called Ice Spice a slow face B, and at the end of the day, people felt like Cardi B was mocking people with Down syndrome, right? Now, and during the little feud that Cardi B was having with Nicki Minaj, as you guys know, Ice Spice tweeted this right here. A simple emoji, like a little key, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. Now, after this took place, it was funny because as soon as Cardi B started getting her lashings for not outselling Nicki Minaj, right? She made that a very big deal, which we will be getting into in a second. But anyway, as soon as people started clocking her tea and it started becoming too much, all of a sudden a video hits the internet where Cardi B is screaming and hollering in this audio, and she's basically threatening to do something to Ice Spice. She's basically like, oh, you think I'm Lotto? You think I'm Nicki Minaj? I ain't none of these rap bees. And she even called Lotto the P word, which we're going to get into in a second. But anyway, now I cannot play that audio here because if you guys did not already hear, allegedly, according to Armand Wiggins, who posted the audio, he got a copyright claim. Not only did he get a copyright claim, but I guess the copyright claim came from UMG, right? So this means that allegedly everybody who was speculating that Cardi B dropped the audio herself would be correct, because in the audio, you can literally tell that whoever is recording the call is in the same room with Cardi B, if not Cardi B herself, right? You can tell that the people she's blaming for recording the call is on the phone. It is clear as day. So everybody was like, Cardi B. Now, we're not stupid. You clearly put this audio out yourself, right? And y'all know Cardi B denied it, but if you're denying it, how would your team then come out and claim the audio and copyright channels and get the video blocked?
I don't want to hear that bullshit. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Save all the goddamn lies.
Now, I meant to say WMG, not UMG. WMG stands for Warner Music Group, and allegedly, they own Atlantic Records, and y'all already know that's who Cardi B is signed to, right? Now, in this screenshot, you guys can see that the claimant of the audio is not only WMG, but this is another person outside of Armand Wiggins that also received a copyright claim. And they said, Cardi B is a liar. She leaked that audio dissing Lotto and attacking Ice Spice. Atlantic Records is only able to claim the audio as copyright protected content if they were the originators of the audio and in possession of the original version of the audio. So clearly, you guys, that would mean the audio came from Cardi B. And I don't know why she would be sitting on this internet trying to pretend like it didn't when this was gonna come out. But just to confirm what I heard in the video, as you guys can see here, the video is 2 minutes and 17 seconds long. You guys can find it on Female Rap Live unless they had to delete it too. But they said in that video, Cardi B was saying things like, I'm not P word like Lotto. You think I'm Nicki. I'ma F her up. All of y'all, I'ma get Riot beat up by my ends, any red carpet, any show, and any event. Now, Cardi B did try to blame Ice Spice's team for releasing the audio. And as you guys know, Ice Spice's team was on the phone with Cardi B, right? They were the people on the other line of the phone call. So take a look right here. Cardi B said, but wait, James, because I just know you didn't only record the beginning of that conversation. Go ahead, baby. Post the whole 11-minute convo when Ice Spice said she was in her feelings all because I said Sexy deserved a BET award and she had just won some iHeart award. I wasn't even thinking about post it all. You came to bang, right? Now, my question would be, if you didn't post the audio, how would you know how long it is?
Clock it. Clock it.
Anyways, Ice Spice's team responded and said, I did not record or leak that call. You hear me on speaker with your manager, Tubby, who called me with you on three-way, and you can literally hear that in the clip. The audio didn't come from me. I respect private conversations, and I am not in the business of leaking anything at I am Cardi B. And as you guys can see, Cardi B responded and said, James, be for real and be a man. I was in my bedroom by myself. It was only you and me and Tubby on the call. So you saying it was Tubby? Your artist put a laughing emoji, then leaked the convo, then posted a trash A clip of her song in less than an hour. This is why you've been avoiding the CEOs of 10K, because you know you did it and you sound like a bee. Now, first of all, Ice Spice leaking it, I just don't see that as a thing. It's like you can clearly hear that someone around Cardi B is recording the call. So if Ice Spice was the one who leaked it, that would mean Cardi B or somebody that she knows sent it to Ice Spice, in my opinion. Now, Ice Spice's team then said, Miss Alamanzar, I see this as part of your rollout, lies and manipulation included. I won't play tennis back and forth with you. God doesn't like liars, so I'll end it here. I put my hand on the Bible. I/we had nothing to do with the recording, leaking, or even knowing that the call was being recorded. He also said, if you truly believe you're a victim of any unauthorized leak, file a report and share the findings. You have the resources to trace it. Until then, I'll keep working and building. Blessings to you and wish you a healthy baby delivery. So it is clear that they did not put out the recording, right? They're clearly saying, if you feel like I did it, sue me, right? Well, as you guys can imagine, Cardi B stopped responding.
I'm tired now. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of her. I cannot save this girl no more.
Now, y'all, I do feel like Ice Spice might have threw some shade back at Cardi B. As you guys can see here, Ice Spice was out with Arrogant Tay, who is also Nicki Minaj's hairstylist. If you guys do not know, he has been hanging heavy with Ice Spice. I know that he has been doing her hair, and Arrogant Tay can make his coin. You know what I mean? But it says celebrity hairstylist Arrogant Tay shares video of him and Ice Spice listening to Nicki Minaj's Come on a Cone. And when it got to a specific part, you can hear Ice Spice say out loud, where the F is your budget at? And I think we can all agree that was definitely shade for Cardi B.
Embarrassing.
Anyway, let's get into the whole lotto part of this. So, like I said in that video, Cardi B kept saying, like, oh, you think I'm lotto, you think I'm P word, like lotto. And people were like, Cardi B, that's really fake. Like, Lotto has stood up for you when people tried to drag you in interviews, and she's hopped on two of your songs. Now, take a look at this right here. Cardi B then posted and said, I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I F with Lotto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology. And now I'm a privately buy her a bag. Now, maybe Cardi B does truly F with Lotto for real, right? But in what friendship does someone talk about their friend like this, that they F with heavy, that they respect? Like, it is literally unheard of.
The way you, I'm not trying to laugh, y'all know. I'm never sure it's not funny. Stop laughing.
So I definitely feel like this confirmed a couple of things for me. And the first thing is female rap unity has never been a thing in the industry. And not just that, but I think that it is very clear that Cardi B does not like these female rap girls. She really doesn't. And I feel like a lot of them are only friends because they all dislike another person and they have something to talk about when they link up. Now, let me know what you guys think about that. And let's quickly get into one more thing on Cardi B, and that is going to be what was said by Judge Joe Brown, you guys. He did have, an opinion on Cardi B. And with that being said, I want to pull this up. Hold on. Okay, Judge Joe Brown is calling out the media for promoting Cardi B. He says what she stands for is not good, and that in 15 years, somebody's son is going to be embarrassed of their mama or grandma. Do y'all agree? Now, I am going to play that clip just really quick. Hold on.
Don't know her personally, don't want to know her, but what she stands for is not good. What did she say about she used to drug her tricks? Is it supposed to be a good thing that a woman brags about the fact that she was a practicing prostitute and how she turned tricks? They'd have thrown you out of the boardroom for even suggesting that kind of thing some years ago. So why is the American mainstream entertainment media putting her out there like that? I know some what used to be black female superstars. Hell, I used to date at least one. They could be sexy, but they also were ladies. So what happened? What made the translation between being a sexy woman with dignity and refinement, class, and what's now held up is a modern counterpart? Looks like she just been out street walking and waiting on her pimp to pick her up and take her to the club. Think of the young girls that are ideating on this. They will be mothers, and what's that doing to future generations? They will be grandmothers, and what's that doing to future generations? And oh, by the way, once it's on the net, it doesn't go away. So, understand in 10, 15 years, somebody's sons are going to be embarrassed on the playground. Hey, man, I saw your mama the other night. No, man, for real, man. Check this video out, man. Man, that's your mama, man? Or that's your grandmama?
Now, I'm not going to do too much. I feel like you guys already know my stance on what was said in the video, but I want to know if you guys feel like Judge Joe Brown was reaching. Do you guys agree with him? And who in the industry do you guys feel like Judge Joe Brown would also say this about? Let me know in the comments. And with that, let's add some razzle dazzle onto the video. So, As you guys know, Nicki Minaj has been being dragged online for a couple of days now for defending her son. If you guys do not know what happened, or if you feel like you got all the tea, but you might not, and you might be, feeling some type of way, but not have valid information, please check out my last two live videos that I did, okay? It is jam packed with information. But anyway, um, Nicki Minaj has been getting dragged online for defending her son being disrespected, right? And not only has she been getting dragged online for that, but we should be having ourselves a key right now. Like I said in my last video, we went through all the desperation and all the stops that Cardi B and her team pulled out to surpass Pink Friday 2 in streams and sales, and they were unable to do that. And we did start a really good key. Like we was having a good time. And then all of a sudden, like I said in the beginning of this video, allegedly Cardi B and her team and a whole lot of other people sent a whole bunch of distractions. So our little key kind of got cut short, and it turned into Nicki Minaj being dragged. So, of course, the Barbs came through for Nicki Minaj, and you guys will never believe what the F we did. So, first things first, take a look at this right here. It says Nicki Minaj currently has all five of her albums charting in iTunes top 10 hip hop slash rap charts. Nicki Minaj retweeted that and said, "Wow, proud would be an understatement for how I feel right now about the Barbs and even the general public who've made a conscious choice all over the world to stand with me, all races, religions, sexes, etc. God bless you and God keep you close to Him, sheltered from all harm." Now, this is how those charts are looking. And as you guys can see, all five of Nicki Minaj's albums are charting. And I want to take note. Can you guys please take a look at your screen and see that all of them are for purchase and the prices are $11.99 and up. Not just that, but Win Again going number one on Papa Bear's birthday is iconic. If you guys do not know, we did take Win Again to number one on Papa Bear's birthday while Nicki Minaj was going back and forth with Bachiana. Now take a look at this right here. After 11 years since its release, Win Again by the reigning queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, has officially reached number one on US iTunes. This marks Nicki's 48th number one on the platform, extending her reign as the female rapper with the most number ones on iTunes. Nicki has indeed won again. And just one more thing. Despite many desperate attempts, Pink Friday 2 is the only female rap album in the last 10 years to sell 100K in its second week on Billboard. I hope y'all really, or excuse me, I hope y'all are really ready for Nicki's new album in March 3/27/26. So there you guys have it. Like I said, I do wish we were still having our key. You know what I'm saying? We deserve that. After Cardi B and her fans set online, pulling out all the stops, saying that they were going to outsell, telling people to bookmark things and stuff like that, we deserved to have our key. But of course, they are going to cut it short and try to make or excuse me, again, try to make it seem like Cardi B is still that girl, right? And she is simply not. So I love the way the Barb showed up and showed out like we always do. And I love the fact that Nicki Minaj showed appreciation. She is one of the few artists that truly appreciate her fans. Anyway, Thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you for enjoying my mother effing blooper rolls. We're not starting over. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.